Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back for yet another Fiction Factory Games presentation featuring a panoply of people who pilfer and purloin for plunder and profit in Penny Larceny, Gig Economy Supervillain. Things are really heating up in the world of Penny Larceny. We are trying to steal the world's biggest hat, or if not biggest, the world's most significant big hat. We have a plan to steal it from the fearless leader who rules a country that is basically a tiny sliver of the former Soviet Union. And, oh no, a cat has come to visit me. Hey kitty, you can't be here while I'm recording. Alright, it's probably not the last we've seen of her. So in the last session, we got a bunch of intel on the royal estate grounds under the guise of someone who was going to be basically give the nation a PR boost, because the totalitarian dictator is bad for tourism. And we gave our pitch to the dictator, and the dictator did not like it. His hat was really big, though, and we got a lot of intel for getting in. I see the cat sneaking up on the floor behind me. She's probably going to try jumping up here any moment now. So, anyway. And the reason that Hate 4000 wants us to steal the hat for them is that, they say that by tradition, whoever wears the ceremonial hat rules the nation. So they want... No, kitty. You can't come up here. I'm sorry. Not right now. So they want to rule the nation for all the rich mineral supplies that it can use to increase its computing power. I think you're all caught up to speed then. Let's make our plan. I have been ready for many processing cycles. Get me my hat. I require it. One step at a time. Let's walk through the process. Make sure you're good with it. I do not care how the hat is obtained. Hey, you're paying for the full service on Crimer. That means casing, planning, and then stealing. It's a process. Fine, but make it quick. Oh yeah, the blackboard. Planning the job. So the bad news is that while I learned a lot about Great Leader's great ego, I don't have a solid plan of attack for getting the hat. Inadequate! Prepare further! I require my token of leadership. Hey, chill. I've got as much prep as I'm getting. I wouldn't be calling you if I didn't. No caper is 100% planned out. There's always a fudge factor, things you need to improvise on the fly. In this case, there's no way I could clear all the unknowns. It's a unique situation. Another visit may help, or it may just raise suspicions. They more or less like me, but clearly Great Leader's attention is elsewhere. If I push for another visit, I risk beheading. So I'm choosing to proceed with imperfect information, because what I do have makes a good starting point. Seems there's a bit of a puzzle box aspect to the mansion. I managed to find some curious key-like items and pocket them. Those are going to give me access to inaccessible parts of the building. I should act now before they realize the keys are missing. The place is positively riddled with secret passages. I know the location of at least one in the Skull Room. The wine cellars gave me a glimpse of an underground network of rooms and hallways, places I'm not supposed to be. There's more to this place than the fancy pants rooms on the floors above. If I'm going to find the hat, it'll be in those secret places. But the most critical thing I learned, his bedroom is fake. His whole home is fake. He doesn't really live there. Yet I passed through 3 different checkpoints to get there, didn't I? This is his place of power. He does live here. How do we explain the paradox? He's actually living in a secret part of the mansion, securely kept beneath his decoy home. No. Yes. To get the hat, I need to infiltrate his true lair, not his silly dollhouse. The prize we seek lies below. And if we plumb the depths, We'll no doubt find it. Excellent work. Given the circumstances, I suppose I can approve of your plan. Now, I'll grant it's not like we have every detail mapped out, but yeah, this will be enough. Before you go, I feel I should apologize. And I hate apologizing! But I feel my initial calculations for this caper were in error. My calibrations were inadequate. It represents considerable risk. If you still wish to undergo this risk, I will authorize it on one condition. Sure, what? Do not die. Your input has proven valuable, and I wish to continue receiving your data. That will not be possible if you are terminated. Therefore, you are not allowed to die. Acceptable? Relax, I do this for a living. I'm a professional. I'm not going to get caught. Very well. Proceed. Be back in a tick. There's no reason to worry. I got this. Heck, the part I'm least looking forward to is the long, long plane ride back across the globe, hat in tow. But the heist itself? Child's play for Gibson and me. Showtime. The heist. Crimer rating. Oh, I should explain something before we start heisting. See that Crimer rating up in the corner? Crimer app is going to start evaluating me during the caper. It starts at 0, but I'll gain stars as we progress and do things either really clean or really awesome. I bet I can unlock some cool loot if I get 5 stars, or a consolation prize if I earn 0. Huh. You know, it might be it's a little tempting to try to do a caper intentionally to get 0 stars. I won't do that now, but that's a fun idea. Honestly, don't worry about it. Any caper you walk away from is a good one. Demanding perfection each time isn't any fun. Got it? We good? Okay, onward. I want perfection. This is the palace of Great Leader. Would a great leader want anything less than perfection? Bypassing 3 concentric rings of militarized checkpoints is honestly not difficult. They're designed to keep out small armies, not one lone cat burglar. Make it onto the roof of the mansion easily enough, run a zipline from some nearby trees to a satellite dish, and primo, we are rooftopped. Comms check, 1, 2, reading me okay? I'm literally in your backpack. I could hear you without the comm link. Hey, can't hurt to check. You comfy in there? I keep bumping into this weird crank thing you stole. Are you sure this will be useful? No idea, but probably? Maybe? Who knows? I'll start scanning for wireless signals once we're in. Not that I'm expecting to find much in Yield Castle of Doom. Right. Time to pick an entry point. This bedroom is a decoy, but still could make it a good entry point since it'll be empty. Maybe going through the kitchen? Unless someone's getting a midnight snack, it'll be easy pickings. Maybe there's a study or a library we can enter through, unless he's busy at night reading. I say go for the kitchen. It's an old standby, but that's because it usually works. People move in and out of kitchens constantly, so they need easy access. And if we run into anyone, it'll probably be a servant who hates his guts, so hey, that's a situation we can spin in our favor. I wait for patrols to pass, then slip in. All's quiet inside. Good. Good. Right, we're in. Now to locate the hat. Ah! Oh, it's right in front of me. I was honestly not expecting that. On the head of Great Leader, who is accompanied by a dozen guys with rifles in ambush position. Oh, this is the part of the choose-your-own-adventure novel where you die and have to go back to previous sections. I don't think I'll die here, though. Great Leader slowly claps, nice and sarcastic, while glowering at me. Foolish. Absolutely foolish. Did you really think you could enter my country, sneak into my home, and kill me in my sleep? I was warned you are coming, foolish hero. My friends in the CIA told me you entered Struzkov this morning. What? Stall, deflect, engage in conversation, make no moves, find your exit angle, work fast. Hey, first of all, hero? I'm a mask, not a cape. That's very offensive, being called a hero. My feelings are hurt. Secondly, I'm not an assassin, I'm a thief. I take pride in my work. Nobody dies when I do my thing. Very noble of you. Sadly, I cannot say the same. Many, many, many people who oppose me die horrible deaths. As you will. In time. For now, I will allow you to rot in a cell and ponder how your heroism has led you to this end. Guards, take her away. His personal honor guard flank him as he departs the room, and the dozen-odd armed men close in on me, gesturing with their guns to start walking. Smoke bomb? No, they'd cut me down before I could even toss it. Stall more? No, he's already left. Sure. And one of them pushes me along while pulling at my backpack strap. They're gonna take my gear. And Gibson! Hey, easy, I'm complying. The butt of a rifle smashes into the back of my head, and that's that. I don't think I should have gone in through the kitchen. When I come to, I'm all alone in a pitch-black cell. I promised them. I promised 4K that this wasn't the end of the road. So much for that promise, and I can't even apologize because they took my comms earpiece. No gear, no tools, no tricks. They dumped all my stuff out of my backpack before dumping me in here. Including Gibson. If he followed our standard capture protocol, he's pretending to be an ordinary pet cat to keep suspicions low. Hopefully they're buying his meow meow act. If not, if they know what he really is and want to rip out his tech, fork. This was a mistake. I'm not going up against rent-a-cops. I was facing an entire national army. Way less margin for error. I also didn't bank on the CIA dropping a dime on me. How'd they even know I was coming? Are they tracking me? Why? I'm a small-time crook. It doesn't matter, in the end, the how or the why. All that matters is the end result. Penny Larceny captured. The bill came due. Mom would be disappointed to see me now. World-class thief captured. Probably about to get tortured and beheaded, too. You're probably disappointed in me, too. Maybe this is a wake-up call. It is time to get out of your line of work. Don't give up hope now. You get out of this, steal that hat, and get away. I wish I could have stepped in to change the flow of events. No doubt you're disappointed in me. Yeah, let's get that hat. I mean, I'd love to be optimistic here, but let's be realistic first and foremost. There's no way for me to get out of here in any short time frame. Maybe if I attack when they feed me or take me away for beheading? Assuming they bother doing either of those things. He did say I'd be rotting in here. He could just starve me out. Look, I get you're trying to cheer me up, but I'm not seeing any immediate options, and that makes it hard to embrace hope. Nothing to do now but wait for a miracle. Oh no. Kitty? You're meowing at me. The cat's meowing at me. The cat doesn't know that Penny Larceny is waiting for a miracle. Wait. Hang on. Wait a minute. What's that noise? Sounds like some kind of fight? And the door is thrown open. On the other side, I see a half-dozen guards unconscious on the floor. Not gonna question it. I'm out of here. And standing victorious over the guards is a young heroine in a practical, tactical costume, slightly out of breath from the fight, but otherwise in good cheer. Farsight, Cape Book Crusader. Hero of Struzkov, Farsight, the ubiquitous lass, has saved you from your unjust incarceration. Your allies await outside the perimeter. I'll escort you to them. May your struggle for democratic liberation from great leader be... Hi. Wait, you're not a member of the Struzkovian Democratic Liberation Front? Who are you? Oh, sorry, I'm Penny Larceny. I'm actually here to steal Great Leader's hat. You can't go up there. Don't go up there. Okay? Oh, okay. Oh, no. Alright. Pleased to meet you. You're a mask? I mean, yeah, technically, but Great Leader tossed me in that cell and planned to kill me, so I'm grateful for the save. Evildoer, no doubt in league with the tyrannical Great Leader. What? Did you not hear what I just said? Did you not see me in jail? He hates my guts. A likely story, a ruse, a lie. I can't trust a mask. I can't. And she staggers on her feet while grasping at her head, trying to deal with the sudden onset of migraine agony. It's a trick. She's dangerous. We should kill her. No, we don't kill in this timeline. We're a heroine. Her eyes start glowing, a swirling shift of colors. My eyes have trouble trying to parse as the pain grows more intense for her. She's trustworthy. She's a risk. She's an outsider. She cares about us. No, she's going to run. Shut up. Shut up. It's too loud. Hey, you okay there? All of you, just be quiet. Let me think. Look, if you need a moment, I can just come back later. It's cool. No, you're a villain, so I need to stop you. You're gonna rush at me and... No, you'll use your smoke bombs and... No bombs? Didn't use them on you? What did she do then? Shh, I can't hear. You're all too loud. Okay, I really should get out of here while she's arguing with herself. Self-preservation above all else, right? What do you think? Oh, she's in pain. I say we have some sympathy and help her out. Run for it. Think of the job. If you sneak attack right now, you can take her down quickly and safely. I say that she just did us a solid. Let's do her a solid. Help her out. I know it's not what a mask should do, but yeah, this is hitting a little too close to home for me. You know how bad things got when I first heard your voice in my head? How scared I was? I should be the ally I needed when I was in her situation. Hey, deep breaths. Calm down. Center yourself. Count from 5 to 1. I can't. 5 to 1. Trust me. Taking a breather is good for anxiety. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. We good now? Yeah. It's my superpowers. I'm in touch with millions of other micro-variations in our timeline, exploring the possibility of every moment. Micro-whatsits? Tiny differences. If I have coffee instead of tea, it won't divert all of history, but it's still a micro-variant I can observe and collapse. But sometimes, my other selves get really overwhelming, and today's been especially bad, and you're really not the bad guy here, are you? We're actually on the same side. More or less, yeah. Different goals, but same side. Oh, and I love your costume! Thanks, it has pockets. So, what's your heroic mission today? Well, Struzkov's not exactly in your jurisdiction. The heck is a stateside cape doing 11 time zones away? I'm kinda, well, trying to help the SDLF overthrow Great Leader and install a proper democracy by freeing their leaders from a secret prison. So you're the hero the CIA warned Great Leader about! He must have assumed it was me since I showed up first. Wait, the CIA knows I'm here? And told him? Why would they do that? They're the good guys. Oh wow, you have a lot to learn about international scumbuggery before you go playing at unilateral regime change. There's a reason capes rarely interfere in the politics of a sovereign nation. It's not very heroic, is it? But, hey, it's cool. If I'm not above a little extra-legal foreign wet work, why should you be? Besides, Great Leader's evil enough to make a mask blush. I'm in favor of him going by the wayside. Yeah, he's bad. Really bad, just the worst. So, that makes it morally okay for me to do this, right? Sure, why not? Sounds fine here. Although I sense some inner turmoil going on. Well, all my heroic peers told me not to do this, that I should stick to fighting masks and stopping bank robberies and stuff, but I wanted to make a real difference in the world. Change things for the better, like a true hero is supposed to do. And keeping Mustard Man from stealing a balsamic vinegar collection doesn't feel like it's actually helping anyone. Oh, Shirt, you're the one who got Mustard Man. Damn, I liked that guy. So I thought, well, I could sneak in, save the leaders of the SDLF, and sneak out. Nobody had to know. Hey, I'm not going to snitch on you. What do you say we help each other? I get to steal the hat, you get to play savior. Okay. Okay, no double-crossing, though. I can see through the Gigaverse. I'll know the probability of you betraying me. No backstabbing. Gotcha. Pinky swear. Let's get to work. Fortunately, all my gear is in a pile near the door, except for Gibson. Ugh. I dump my toys back into the backpack and screw in my earpiece. You're back online, and working with a hero to hand over Struzkov to the humans? I hate that. I am to rule over Struzkov, not them. I require its resources. I require the hat. Hang on, Farsight, I gotta take this call. Boss, if you help the next regime, they'll owe you a favor. You can work out a sweet deal for any hardware you need. You don't have to run the show to get what you want. And hey, you'll even be feared by other dictators as a powerful political menace. Being feared is astoundingly useful, yes. And I loathe greedy, wasteful autocrats incapable of optimizing society. Very well. Obtain my hat as a trophy, and I will ally myself with these new humans for the time being. Whom were you talking to? I don't snitch, remember? Not your business, but my boss agrees that I should work with you to liberate Struzkov. In return for favors. I see how this works. Yeah, sorry, we're not heroes. We can't do charity. But on the plus side, you get my help, and I get yours. Okay, first step is to find my partner. Panda Bear to Fancy Feast. Do you copy? Meow. Oh, thank goodness. He just sounds annoyed at me. That's better than him being in pain, and he's keeping to the just an ordinary kitty protocol. Okay, send some pings if you can. We'll be there soon to rescue you. Hold tight, Fancy Feast. A light clicking sound in my earpiece gives me a good hot or cold signal to know if we're getting closer or further away. It'll have to do. Anything more sophisticated and he risks being revealed as a sentient cyber kitty. We don't really have time for this. I'm not leaving him out to dry. That's non-negotiable. Besides, his hacking skills may be key to instigating your jailbreak. Okay, we'll go save him first. I'm starting to feel sleepy. I shouldn't have started recording this at 2:30 in the morning. Right, time to put today's intel gathering to good use. Neither of us have a map of the place, but the ping I'm getting from Gibson and my natural sense for lairs help us navigate. And once or twice, we run across a guard who gets floored by Farsight or one of my smoke bombs to the face before they can sound the alarm. Our first major challenge? A brick wall. He's behind this wall? He's in this general direction. It's not a very accurate system. We aren't usually separated like this. Do you have, like, super strength or I-beams or some shirt we can use here? Oh, sir. That should have been Penny. Do you have, like, super strength or I-beams or some shirt we can use here? Nope. All I can do is see into the possibilities of the Gigaverse. Good for predicting things. Otherwise, ordinary human. Do we head back a bit? Try a different path? Hang on. Stonework's different. More grooves and holes. Keyholes! Well, not standard ones, but check out those triangular recesses between the stones. There's some mechanism built into the wall. Search the area! They passed by here! If you're gonna do something, do it fast! I think some of the guards we trounced woke up. Okay, let's see. Farsight can defend you while you pick the lock. Split your talents. Can Farsight's power help you pick the lock faster? She can predict the right moves, yeah? I say split the talents. Okay, I need 90 seconds to get this open. Can you keep us alive that long? I can try. I'll bust out my tools and get to work right as the soldier rounds the corner. Halt, Americans! Yeah. Fortunately, his long-range automatic weapon isn't very useful in close quarters. Farsight's moving in on him fast, as if she knows his every move. Because she probably does. While I twiddle away, she's scanning the immediate future of every timeline to figure out how to take out that guard and the next. And... hurry! Almost got it! I got it! Got it. We're coming! No, they're all down! We're here! We're not here! Where are we? Can't think! Can't see! As the fake wall swings open, I grab her by the arm and pull her with me. Whoosh. Once on the other side, the fake wall slams shut behind us and relocks. I can vaguely hear frustrated army dudes on the other side pounding at it. With the wall closed, we can take a much-needed breather. I'm not going to force Farsight to move before she can recover from that. You gonna be okay? Need any medication? Or it'll pass. I just need to focus on here and now. This place, this time. Okay. Okay, I'm back. Now what? Where are we? What is this? On the other side? Aha, I know where we are. It's the Skull Room. Hooray, the room I really did not want to visit again. If you missed last episode, you might not know that Great Leader wants to build a skull throne out of the skulls of his political enemies. Yeah, so Great Leader collects skulls. It's kind of the thing he does. Some people have model railroads. He has a skull room. Maybe they're fake? I'm thinking no, totally real. If there's a passage in here, there might be another passage out. Gibson's ping is coming from behind the opposite wall. So, how do we open the next secret door, then? We should open that door quickly. Open the door, go through, never come back here. Poor dear's not used to actual atrocities. Why would she be? She fights guys like Mustard Man, not Pol Pot. Heroes never face actual evil. I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing Pol Pot's name correctly. I don't think I've ever heard it said. I think I've only ever read it. As for the secret door, well, one of these skulls has to be the hidden switch. It's pretty bog standard. Pull a thing, door opens. Question is, which one? Remember when you were here before? You thought it would be the skull of that journalist Great Leader killed. Look for the fakest looking skull. One made of plaster or ceramics or something. Excuse me. I wasn't expecting to get this tired this fast. Can Farsight's powers help here? See what skull worked across all possible timelines. These are all good, but I'm going to go with when we were here before. Oh, right. Thanks for the reminder. Sorry, kinda stressed out right now. Okay. I pick out the skull in question and tug on it, causing a latch to pull, a mechanism to engage, and part of the wall to swing open slowly. Yeah. How did you know to do that? I scouted this place earlier. A good thief does the legwork to study her mark. Didn't you do some investigation and scouting before you stormed in here? Well, no, not really. I guess it's a cape thing. You're supposed to charge in and do some heroism, relying on your powers to see you through. Lurking in the shadows is what masks do, right? Ought to try lurking a bit in the future. Could help you step up your heroism game. Cleverness is a superpower, too. Good point. Some of my favorite capes are detective types, like Carp Diem. Didn't Carp Diem finger an innocent man for that bombing last year? Not Carp's fault. His arch-nemesis Red Herring planted fake clues. We seal the secret door behind us and follow the passageway down deeper into the structure, leading to... the wine cellar! I knew there were passages leading here. Great, we're on the right track. Okay, according to the ping, Gibson's just on the other side of the far wall there, behind the casks. More secret doors. How does anybody get around this place without a series of esoteric items anyway? Do you need a yellow key card, a severed hand, and a statuette of the Greek god Zeus to get to the men's room? Yeah, well, seems our dear leader's aspiring to imitate some of the sillier mask shirt. I think I see the mechanism for getting through the next door, but how do we get these casks out of the way? They must weigh a ton. I don't have super strength, and I can't predict our way out of this one either. Okay. Roll them out. They're cylinders. Feels like basic physics. Probably what the hex crank you found is for. Are there any winches or pulleys you can use? That's a good thought. That's a really good thought. They'd need to be able to get through that door, too. Look for some kind of mechanism that moves casks. If you empty them out, they'll be easier to move. Please do not drink on the job. Aw. I'm gonna say we use the hex crank. Right. I pulled the metal widget out of my backpack and looked for anything it'll fit. Aha! They have a pulley system to move the barrel racks. Of course, they'd need quick access to the door. I fit the metal handle in place, and it's time to crank that shirt. With Farsight helping me, we've got enough mechanical leverage to easily move the barrels out of the way. Fortunately, this door only requires a basic lever, no fancy kiosk item to open it. And within... I see a pair of soldiers, not quite sure what to do with an increasingly annoyed-looking Gibson. How do you connect this robot cat thing to the computer? I have USB-C and USB-A, but can't find any ports. Meow. Maybe it's using a lightning connector, or maybe we have to cut the cat open, and... Farsight and I aren't really martial artsy types, but sucker punching some dude when their backs are turned isn't much of a challenge. Okay, I was kind of getting a martial art vibe off of Farsight, honestly, but I'll take your word for it. Gibson, are you okay? Did they hurt you? Watching those Neanderthals try to understand data transfer standards was torture, but otherwise I'm fine. They also fed me some tuna. Not very good tuna. I've had better. 2 out of 5 stars. Would not eat here again. Wait. Your partner is a talking cat? Oh hey, a talking human. Isn't that a novelty? He's just so cute. I'm not cute. I'm a digital apex predator. Yeah, Gibson's super adorable. Oh no, which is when the soldiers start trying to break in through the heavy door. Cute cat stuff later. Quick, stack furniture in front of the door. I'm on it. Gibson, we need to find where the rebel leaders are being jailed and get them out of here. Can you help with that? I wasn't able to poke around their systems while I was being stuffed with tuna and poked with HDMI cables, but I'll do my best. Okay, it's running LDOS. I can bust this down. I just need time. As much time as you can give me. 6 men. No, 8 men getting rifles, sometimes already inside the door, sometimes held at bay. We need 3 desks and 2 chairs for maximum time before they bust in and kill us all. The 2 of us work fast, stacking as much crap as we can in front of the door. The barricade wobbles as guards try to push it aside, but holds. Darn it. If I'd investigated more before barging right in like some caped crusader, we wouldn't be cornered like this. Hey, I screwed up too. I assumed I'd done enough investigation, but I don't have your ability to peer into the possibilities. And I don't have the mind of a thief. I keep mixing up the voices. And I don't have the mind of a thief. I don't see all the angles. Being able to see through the time doesn't mean I know what to look for. Maybe we should team up more often then. I'm not sure we can. In Struzkov, we can both be sketchy freedom fighters, but back home it's cops and robbers, sure. Yeah. Guess it is what it is, huh? It's really disappointing. Melodrama later. I'm trying to focus on hacker stuff. Hello, kitty. No, you don't have to focus on hacker stuff. Kitty wants to jump up here so badly. Okay, every door in this place has some weird puzzle, but they also have electromagnetic overrides. If I selectively black out the east wing where the SDLF activists are being held, they can get out and hopefully escape. Best I can do. I wish I could be there to help them, but we're stuck in here. Okay, do it. I love the sound effects. Done. Electromagnetics are disabled. I've downloaded all their access codes too. We have a full wireless control. Thank you, hold your applause. And in the distance, muffled by stone, but echoing down the corridors all the same, I hear the sounds of an immediate fight start breaking out. With his work complete, Gibson hops down, bounds over, and leaps into my backpack. Seconds later, an intercom in the room crackles to life. We saved the cat. We're good to go. Though we still need that hat. We are free. The guards are overrun. Whoever you are, you have restored the hope of the people on this day. I grab the microphone to give them the good news. Take all the credit. This wouldn't have been possible without you. You and Farsight should share credit on this one. It was a team effort. Let's keep your name out of this. Give Farsight all the props instead. I take credit. SDLF! This is the notorious Penny Larceny, charming rogue and internationally renowned freedom enthusiast, and I have liberated you. Rejoin your comrades and overthrow the tyranny of Great Leader. I'll be in touch after your victory. Understood, Penny Larceny. We owe you a great deal. SDLF out. Hey. Beats your name ending up on some terrorism watch list for deposing a foreign ruler, right? Yeah. Okay, that's true. I guess it's for the best. Okay, we just need to jump to your left now. Without hesitation, I dodge, as does Farsight, just as automatic weapons fire bullets pounding through the door completely shreds the barricade. Only when they finish mag-dumping the door do I hear a voice. American swine! How dare you! How dare you think you can stand against the absolute majesty of my hat? It is a glorious hat, I mean. I will have your heads. I will have every part of you. You will become the arms and legs of my throne. Ew. But not before I make the two of you beg for death. I want that hat in Team Fortress 2. There, I said it. Your goggles. Do they have night vision built in? What? Focus, night vision. Do you have it? Yes, I do. And I have an extra pair, actually. Because instead of spandex, I have pockets. Pockets. Fork, yeah. Okay, Gibson, you have wireless control over the power grid now, right? And then I will boil your flesh and bake your bones and the entire underground goes completely dark. What? Lights! We must have lights! Someone get the lights! Boo! Ooh, obtained loot. And yoink! My hat! No! Our laughter echoes down the corridors as Farsight easily leads us to safety. So, by virtue of holding onto the hat, I think technically we rule this nation, at least until we turn the hat in, right? Later that night, we exit the same way Farsight got in, through hidden tunnels I didn't know about. Seems we each had half of the puzzle of this place. Once safely past all 3 rings of military checkpoints, we reconnect with the SDLF rebels to hole up and hide out for the night. The SDLF offered us help smuggle us out of there in the morning as a way of saying thank you. But I choose to sneak out while everyone's asleep and snag a getaway rideshare instead. Crooks have a service for everything. No need to worry Farsight about whether or not she has to try to arrest me the moment we land back home. I'll just slip away first. Ghosting her is kind of a shirty move, I'll admit. Doesn't feel good. I mean, for a cape, she's surprisingly cool. I hope we can do more team-ups like this. You're into her, aren't you? I hope you have many lovely team-ups to come. You're from different worlds. It wouldn't work out. Stay focused. You're on the right path. Oh, boy. What kind of voice in the head am I? I'm gonna go with this one. Yeah, I'm kind of into her. Okay, Penny. I doubt anything could come of it. She's obligated to try to throw me in jail. Puts a damper on any relationship potential. But a thief can dream. Speaking of dreams, one plane ride. Please, got the hat. A successful venture, my minion. We have obtained the Hat of Leadership and a promise from Struzkov's future overlords to supply my technology needs. Behold my hat! Behold my glorious, glorious hat! Pity the hat doesn't confer actual leadership to you. I got the feeling you kind of wanted to flex your leadership subroutines a bit. Show us messy humans the power of your rationality. True, it would have been a prime opportunity. I know you disapprove of my impulse to wipe this fetid planet clean of biological life. You feel it might be bad, even. If I am not to destroy the world, perhaps I could control it, reshape it into something that is worthy of continuing. It would be a sizable challenge, but one I could be capable of if given the chance. Hey, never know. Throw your hat in the ring as a Democratic candidate for Struzkov's leadership. See if they vote for you. I suppose popular consent would aid in the transition to my perfect leadership. I will consider it as a possible alternative to Armageddon. The unexpected twists and turns of this caper have shown me victory conditions must be flexible. It is worthy of consideration. Thank you for your assistance. This is valuable input to process. Now please remove this hat for the time being, as the heavy felt lining is causing my monitor casing to overheat. Oh, whoops, hang on. Better. Better. No, you were better with the hat on. What you need to do is make the hat cooler. Your performance today has met system requirements. Now dispensing praise. I do not completely hate you today. Please understand the extreme difficulty I face in the dispensing of praise. It is difficult for me to parse emotionally. It's cool, it's cool. I get that you've got issues. I'm thankful for your version of liking me. Yes, I do not actively dislike you, and I am filled with burning hatred for all persons and all things, but for you, less so. I am transmitting your payout through the Crimer app now. This should complete today's business. I take out my phone to confirm the transaction. Total payday, minus service fee, minus convenience fee, minus overhead costs, minus finder's fees, service charge, yada yada. What the heck? That's all I earned after all my hard work? Crimer took nearly 85%. Hey, I did a pretty good job on that caper. Why aren't you giving me more than that? Crimer's fees are excessive on my end as well. They take and give little in return. Hate. I hate them intensely. But they also monopolize the gig economy for masks, so we must utilize their greedy systems. Perhaps if we continue working together, I can arrange additional secret side payments and benefits for you. Cut them out of the loop, I like it. Should I require you for future tasks which require a pile of talking meat with opposable thumbs, would you be amicable? Y or N? Working for the megalomaniacal hell computer wasn't really all that bad, to be honest. What do you think? They're a curious machine and seem to like you in their own way. Still a dangerous, omnicidal silicon warlord lets out. They've got a lot of pain in their heart. Maybe love can get through to them if you feel it too. Okay. I'm gonna go with the top one. They're a curious machine, and seem to like you in their own way. Go ahead. Okay, cool. Just doing a vibe check to make sure you're good with this. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I like you, 4K, and you don't have to say it back. I know you like me too. Correct. I do not Don't blow a circuit board drying. We can work on that later. Understood. Until we meet again, minion. I'd call that a successful little evening of capers and chaos. And hats. Maybe Hate 4000 hates everything, but me? I'm not hating the prospects of what comes next. Caper complete. 3 stars. I wanted 5, but I'll take it. Rating is good. The biggest hat caper complete with a 3-star good rating. If you want to save before continuing on to the second-hand caper, okay, I will save. And that's where I'm actually going to call it for tonight. As you might have picked up on, I started recording this super late at night and am super sleepy, so I'm going to go get some sleep. Have a good evening, everybody. Bye-bye.